Alex, getting e-commerce packaging right is really hard. There's a lot of different things to think about: sustainability, ease of pack, ease of opening, damage in transit. And I think it'd be really good to hear about, what makes a great e-commerce pack. And I've got one that you've designed for us here to talk through.
Yeah, this is the journey we took you down, James, from a what we call a standard box to an e-com friendly pack.
So if you talk me through, you've got crash lock on the bottom there.
Yeah, so crash lock, so that now locks out the base, which
Yeah.
helps make the pack more tamper evident.
And so that makes it easier, I guess, for us to put the stuff in, and it's quick to pop up and easy to...
Well, essentially, you're not taking the base, so you're taking that whole process away.
So, and then we've got these, that's for...
So that helps with the tamper evidency in transit. So it just gives that extra layer of, you can't get hands and things in.
And then I guess when the customers got it, we've all sat there with the scissors trying to open the bin bag or ripping the box and doing it. But on this, once it's sealed, I guess you've just got an easy tear off.
You've got your tear strip. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's come up consistently, hasn't it, in your feedback of boxes is ease of opening?
It's now almost a mandatory in the e-commerce world to have ease of opening.
And I noticed this more and more on the product I get is there's a second strip on there.
Yeah, so that's to make it easy for the end user to return possibly back to you or use again to send on to somebody else.
Yeah, and I guess returns are more and more a large part of e-commerce these days, aren't they?
I think returns is a key part of buy-ins from consumers, because if the returns process is difficult, you'll be less inclined to use that company again.
And that's obviously cardboard box, so it's a fairly sustainable product, but as far as bags and everything else, there's lots of innovation there as well, isn't it, in making sure we've got the right product that's recyclable.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, with that particular pack, obviously by having the peel strips, we've taken away any need for plastic tape, so we're not adding another process, but we're not adding another material to that box as well.
And I think what people probably forget a lot about when they're thinking about their packaging is they think about how it looks for the end customer maybe, but they're not thinking about the speed at which it works. And there's a lot of optimization, isn't there, that we've done together to get that box the right size and easy to make.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you've got your range is very thought out, very deliberate, and for the customer, we don't want to see huge boxes with small things in, but we also want to make sure the goods get to the end user in good condition, and that's the balance, and we've very much researched and looked into that.
The final question that we get a lot is about custom packaging. Can I have all these boxes custom branded? But obviously for small sizes, there's a minimum order and there's storage and everything. At what point do you think we have the conversation and customers say let's look at that?
Yeah, I mean, custom packaging is normally led by the customer's desire to obviously get more from their packaging. It is a marketing tool, and with the social media and things like that, people quite often record, take pictures of how they get it. So, but there is a sort of optimum point. If you're selling out in the hundreds per month, then it's probably not your time. But with boxes like the ones that you offer, you've still got some good customer experience there. But further down the line, as that brand grows, then it becomes more appropriate to then brand that box and add that customer experience. And what we've done a lot lately is we don't have so much primary packaging and transit packaging. We sort of combine the two. So a lot of the print we now do is internally, which allows the box to go through the transit without affecting the print. When the consumer opens the lid, there's that lovely branded message inside. So we can do stuff
inside the box. We use a fairly plain box on the outside, but use something more.
Yeah, it's becoming more commonplace to have a plainer box, because the transit process, obviously a lot of couriers and use conveyoring, and there's little scuffing and stuff like that. But there's also that element, that wow factor, where you're not expecting that internal print, and it's your first impression of that brand. So you've got this brown box, you've opened it up using a tear strip, and then all of a sudden the message is there and the brand is there, and then the experience is there. And we found that really expands upon that experience.